Hello guys and welcome to episode 13 of my Total War Warhammer playthrough, playing as the Greenskins on very hard difficulty, and today it's time to finish off the Border Princes. So let's start off by attacking Zvorak. Tempted to get Sneak to follow us up. I'll have him march up behind us and then we can have him gain some fightiness by being involved in the battle. Only took 62 losses, which is fine. We're going to sack that. And our quest was successful to own the entirety of 4 provinces. So this is Wurzag's quest for the Baleful Mask. The Savage Orc Shaman forces rage across the lands, but the false prophet has gone to ground, along with Wurzag's mask. However, the Great Green Prophet is not out of options just yet. Someone knows where the goblin is hiding, and if piety to the true prophet doesn't motivate them to talk, then some teeth or a few shiny trinkets put in an orc's hands should do the job. Of course, there are other ways too, but Wurzag thinks it's best to try the carrot before he gets out the stick, or in his case, the extra pointy stabber. Okay, so at the start of your turn have a treasury of 5,000. Well, that's already done. So the Baleful Mask. A goblin eagerly accepts the bribe and details where the false prophet is currently hidden. Wurzag listens and then hands over the reward. The gobbo's eyes light up at seeing all the booty. Such elation is short-lived though, as Wurzag loudly proclaims to his followers that any who knew this information but withheld it for gain are clearly enemies of Mork and Gork. That night, Wurzag's most fervent followers eat roasted, bribed gobbo. So we got 2,500 back. Thank you very much. Wurzag acts on the information taken from the bribed and now eaten goblin. Yet Wurzag isn't some dense squig, he is cunning and isn't going to blunder into a trap set by the false prophet. So he sends one of his followers instead. If it isn't a law and the information is genuine, Wurzag will follow with his horde and rain down righteous fists on the lying, conniving, mask-stealing git. So we got to deploy a shaman hero in the southern Badlands. Blimey. I really hate it when, like, Total War makes me read too much. It's not that I can't read, you know, it's just, sometimes it's a bit much. Sometimes it's a bit much. So Zvorak has been sacked. The Great Green Prophet is back in 4 turns. We'll take up Sneak as his friend. Let's move towards their last settlement. I can move into this land here, and we will raiding camp outside Zvorak. Okay, this turn Morgulus can take control of Calag-Dramar, and we will start upgrading that. At Rib Peaks, I think we're okay here. We do have the level 2 boss's shack, so that should help out our obedience. We can go for the Camp Ruckus to help us out as well. Let's have a look at our obedience elsewhere. So at Blood River Valley we need to get the boss's tent built and upgrade to the heap of shiny stuff. At Death Pass we can upgrade to the Horde. May as well upgrade Spike Peak at the Eastern Badlands. I think we're going to upgrade Dringo Rakaz in the Southern Badlands. Are we okay for obedience here now? We are. Okay, good. So we're going to upgrade to the Greenskin encampment at Galbaraz. And we're going to upgrade the Horde and the Greenskin docks. At the Silver Road, we're going to want to upgrade the Pillars of Grungni, and we're going to start to demolish the buildings at Mount Squighorn. So we're going to get another heap of shiny stuff and boss's tent at Mount Squighorn, and that should help us out with the obedience in that province. At the Western Badlands, we can upgrade this to a greenskin fort. Good stuff. So that's about it, really. At Death Gorge, we could get another boss's tent. I might do it just because we have the extra cash. And that will help prevent chaos corruption. So what are we going to do with Grimgor? I'm not sure. We kind of want to go up and destroy Kadron, right? So surely that's going to be our next port of call. We will jolly on through our province towards them. Largug One Finger, he needs to deploy in a province. I think it's near Blackfire Pass, so we'll take him down there. That was for Gitsnik. Yeah, we got to deploy a Goblin Big Boss hero in the following province, the Eastern Border Princes. Bloodforged Armor. We can do this quest in a second, actually. But, let's end the turn for now. It's amazing how much damage that Wah took from the attrition then. Quite high.
Can you feel it? From the north it comes. The tendrils of chaos spread south, tainting the lands. And with it, the warriors of chaos march. We must ready ourselves, for war is coming. But who has brought the warring tribes together? What manner of champion holds that power? Oblivion has come, my lord. Archaon, the ever-chosen.
And here comes Archaon. We've seen that plenty of times before, so we don't have to worry about that. We're going to safeguard against chaos corruption. And yeah, at some point we will bump into Archaon. We are going to have to build ourselves another army soon. We are basically setting ourselves up to do so. Once I have the Black Orcs barracks at Kalakazul, we can recruit like level 3 unit rank Black Orcs because of the Black Orc Forge I have here. Should be really good for like a new army. Then at Karak 8 Peaks we can recruit the level 3 unit rank Forest Goblin Spider Riders. So that's another good thing. We do have 19,000, so maybe it is worth thinking about like building the new army, but like I said, I really should wait until this is built, the Black Orc barracks. So we're going to jump into the Underway, and we're going to go take Oakenhammer. At Grom Peak, we're going to get the pile of shiny stuff. And we really need the other boss's shack at Mount Gumbad. So jump over now towards Kadron. I would like to see what they're up to. Let's have a sneak. Raise Zvorak. Good stuff. So Shrieking Blade. Okay, cool. Let's move on towards Myrmidons. So what's going on with Mash One Finger here? Well, that's like a full Top Knots army, just like moving through their lands. Let's encamp for this turn. And we've completed Shooters and Savages. We'll complete Deadly Blade. Okay. Sneak has leveled up, so we'll go for the Intimidating Presence and Route Marcher. And basically we'll replenish our forces and then attack the Border Princes and finish them off. Pretty sure that's their last settlement. Let's just go into Diplomacy and check. Yeah, they only have one settlement left. So Largug can deploy this turn in the Eastern Border Princes or Provinces. So that's fine. And that's everything done. And Mount Squighorn, we do need to make sure we are getting the pile of shiny stuff and the boss's tent. We'll upgrade this to a greenskin burrows. Just gonna check elsewhere. We can get Dehord at Kradtummen. We can upgrade to the boss's shack at Iron Rock. And at Eastern Badlands, there's nothing we need to build. Southern Badlands is fine. Silver Road is fine. That's all fine. Okay, cool. We're all good. So with that spare cash, actually, I may as well start building any defensive buildings we haven't. I've been delaying, you know, getting the defensive buildings at Gronti Mengol, for example, just because, you know, it hasn't been necessarily needed yet. But with this Top Knots army here, getting Gronti Mengol walls is actually quite a priority now. May as well get the walls upgraded and so on in Valea's Sorrow as well. Maybe just have a muster fields built here, just in case we want to recruit in that province. That'll do. Let's move on to the next turn. So not too much going on. Don't know if it's just not showing me. I have it on limited. Oh, an attack from Mash One Finger. We are going to retreat towards our other army. And Burling has arrived in the south. So Krugger has spawned a Wa. And our quest successful for Gitsnik. And our quest issued. The axe-carrying war boss met a powerful Empire force at Blackfire Pass and was defeated. Presumably, the magic chopper remains with his corpse. All indications are that the Humies remain in the pass, preparing to march back up north, but they might be persuaded to stay long enough for Grimgor to have a crack at them. The Black Orc war boss orders his mob to march on the pass and to announce their approach by burning everything en route. The Humie scum will have no choice but to stay and face a far deadlier threat than the pretender that now lies rotting in the pass with Grimgor's chopper. So, raise or sack 3 settlements.
The tribe's ready.
Okay. Well, what we're going to do is move towards the Top Knots here with both our armies, and hopefully what will happen is if we target the Wa onto Mash, the Wa should be able to win. We'll go into raiding camp with both of these forces so that we can replenish. We do need to worry about Burling coming over here. It looks like our walls might not be ready in time. Well, Grimgor's not coming back down anytime soon. Grom Peak's going to need its walls. Just probably just going to be up to our 2 armies here to deal with those Burling armies. And hopefully we can destroy Burling for good.
What you want?
Is Wurzag back yet? 2 turns. I think once he's back in control we have a good chance of destroying Burling. Let's move next to Oakenhammer this turn. And we will take Oakenhammer. Gonna get that pile of shiny stuff going. And we need to make sure that we are upgrading this to a Black Orcs barracks, so we're going to do that. And then anything else that we can build, we need to get the Shaman's Hut at some point. So that's definitely something I might build. Where's Grimgor going? Maybe if we can take Kadron, that might be worth doing. They only have 1 settlement. Yeah, we can destroy Kadron. That's a great idea. We'll do it while they're weak. So that'll get rid of all of the dwarves north. Unless the reason they're weak is because Chaos has already hit them in the north. That would be quite scary, because I don't have my armies prepared yet for that. So I don't think we need 1 army. We probably need 2 more armies. That is possible. Okay, so the Wa 1, I think? Oh wow, there's 5 armies of the Burling coming into our lands. Holy moly. Confederation between the Empire and Averland, and Close Victory, Ready for Duty, Crusher, and Greenskin War. Okay. Wow. Let's take Oakenhammer. It's going to be our first thing to do this turn. Then we're going to look south, because we really need more armies. Let's get recruiting. So we're going to recruit in the Eastern Badlands and a Death Pass. So we have Crusher, who is level 7, but honestly not very good. Let's just get some new ones. I think the misshapen guy is good, Morglus. So we'll grab him at Kadak 8 Peaks. And we'll start recruiting some Forest Goblin Spider Riders alongside some Orc Boys. Then at Death Pass we can recruit maybe the Blind Goblin Great Shaman. That's a good idea. And he can jump in there and recruit some Orc Biggins. Yeah, then we'll have them backed up by Night Goblin Archers. Okay, so we're building 2 new armies now. That should sort out our issues. Let's move on and attack Kadron. They don't have any friends, so this is pretty simple. We just run on round towards Kadron. We'll have the Wa target Kadron. And Kadron, does it have a decent garrison? No, it doesn't. So we should be safe to just assault that straight away, almost. Alright, Largug is heading south because we need to like sabotage these armies to stop them just razing all my lands. And to make sure we have our walls ready. Not sure if we'll get them built in time. Let's have Rugger lead an attack onto the top knots here. I thought the top knots were my issue, but apparently not. So goodbye top knots. Warrior Born, extra melee attack and melee defense. Berserker sword unlocked. Okay, maybe we can peace out with the border princes.
Your man gods and dubious masters have no place here.
How much money are they willing to give me? Come on, don't be a stinge. We'll go for 3,200 or maybe 3,500. There we go. Thank you very much. We will be on our way because we need to protect our own lands. There we go. Okay, so we got them both onto water, which is good. They can then travel towards these Burling armies. Wow. Okay, I wish I knew that happened before that happened, because then I'd be in a much better position to receive those armies. They popped out of nowhere. How annoying. So we're likely to lose some more settlements to them, no doubt. But I'm assuming that they added that to the game to make it more fair. In that, in the north, you're constantly raided by Scaling and Farg, whereas like in the south, they need a challenge as well. So they just send an absolute ton of Burling armies at you. And I'm assuming, are they a horde? Because where would their provinces be? Like, they don't have any provinces, do they? No. Well, we'll end the turn, we'll see if they attack us. And if they do, I'll try and do as much damage as I can as they go. And we can always come back and kill off the border princes later on. Well, look at this. Gazan is under attack. Yeah, we're definitely gonna quick save this and fight it on the battle map. Probably going to be a loss, but worth doing as much damage as possible. So here we are. Probably going to get ran down really badly by the enemy chariots, but it's worth just trying to do as much as we can. Have the Goblin Wolf Riders stay off to one side maybe. We might be able to kill off some of the Chaos Warhounds. I'm not entirely sure. Either way, we'll start the battle. And they're going to be coming towards us, so we don't need to move forwards. Just going to realign some of my infantry. We'll let them come towards us. Maybe we can run down some of the Marauder Horsemen. I'm not sure if that's going to work or not. Okay, we'll have the goblins coming on the other side. Right, we'll smash into the Chaos Warhounds then. God damn Marauder Horsemen, I swear. They're so annoying. Let's charge on forwards. We'll have our archers target their Marauder Horsemen. Actually, it might not matter. Quite a lot of lovely damage being done, but the chariots just charged straight through my archers. So they aren't going to be doing anything any longer. Doing plenty of damage to that Chaos Marauder unit. Oh, here come the Chaos Warhounds into the back of my Orc archers. Not doing too bad, really. Definitely killing off some of these guys. Trouble is, if we don't destroy the units completely, they probably replenish them. I'm not sure. It does normally take a long time for like hordes to replenish, so we might be okay. And they're not going to be in friendly territory anytime soon, so we've actually done a reasonable amount of damage. Just speed things up, and that'll be the end of the battle. So a decisive defeat. 279 losses inflicted to the enemy. Mostly by the Orc boys. I think what I could have done is maybe use the archers to hit the Marauder Horsemen from the get-go, as opposed to trying to engage them with my Wolf Riders. Maybe that would have been a better idea, to just use the missile forces. But a decisive defeat there, and that's going to be one settlement destroyed. Time for a second to be destroyed, and this is going to be another quick save and fight on the battle map. Let's go. So yeah, not really going to get away from all this destruction, unfortunately. This time they even have reinforcements, so not much I can do. We'll just start the battle. We'll run towards our opponents because we mustn't waste time. I'm not sure if we're even going to catch up to them. Okay, we're forcing them to come towards us, so that's fine. So we'll play this basically the way that I was going to play the other one, in the sense that I'll use the Orc archers to target their Marauder Horsemen, and then maybe I can just cover them off with the Wolf Riders. We'll just have the infantry like charge into their infantry. There we go. So plenty of damage being done to the Marauder Horsemen now. Okay, now they're engaging in melee. Now we can charge them with the Wolf Riders. Right, so they can target another unit now. Going to engage the Chaos Warhounds. Let's see how much damage we can do with all of these units. So we've definitely hurt a lot of their forces here. Let's see if we can get rid of these Chaos Warhounds with a charge from the Wolf Riders. Okay, so the Chaos Warhound's getting run down there, which is lovely to see. Alright, let's move maybe towards these Marauder Horsemen. They're making all of my units run away. That's annoying. Got rid of a lot of their Marauder Horsemen. But this time, not doing so much damage to their melee forces. So we just sort of traded one for the other in this one. See if we can break off the Wolf Riders. Ah, never mind. Too late. Game over. So a decisive defeat again, but this time we did a bit more damage. 391 losses inflicted. Such a shame. I think they just sacked that one. So assault unit success, and Gazan, Southern Badlands, Grunting Bengal was sacked for 7,700. Wurzag is ready for duty, and the big lever has been researched. That's the word I was looking for. So we are going to get a rebellion now. Hopefully that will get in the way of Burling. I'm not sure. We are going to go for the Foolish Vainglory. We'll do the We'll See Who Is the Fool for the extra war fervor. Okay, so let's have our troops come onto land now. And Sneak here can be changed for Wurzag. And there we have it. Okay, so 2 armies on land. And heading down to prevent our opponents from just ruining our day. We can probably let them destroy the Southern Badlands, but we don't really want them to get any further into our lands. So that's okay. In the meantime though, that has unfortunately been my time, so Burling is the name of the game at the moment. I actually completely didn't see this coming at all. Never played as the Greenskins before this far into the campaign, so there we go. Kind of took me by surprise. But we will deal with it nicely. I'm going to take some losses, probably more losses than we've had in any of our campaigns, but it'll be alright. We can move on, make things bloody, and it should be a great time. So thanks for watching guys, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.